Carrying on, as I said, we walk into the head teacher's office, both sit down. We agreed before we came in to say nothing, because if we say nothing, we aren't admitting anything. The only time we would say something is if they had proof. Until then, we were staying silent. So, the head teacher starts pacing up and down like this, looks at us both and goes, "So boys, how long?" We both sit there in silence. She goes, "Okay, well, we've had reports that you are selling sweets and chocolate to students at this school." We stay silent, because even though they're saying it, we've been accused of this before and got away with it. So we thought, let's stay silent. If they have no proof, we'll be out of here soon. She then goes, "Is that on there?" We're like, "What?" She was pointing at our bags. In our bags, we had a full week's worth of stock. Sweets, chocolate, fizzy pop, and our money. So I answer and go, What are you on about?" She went, "In those bags. Is it in there?" We're like, "No, that's our school books. What are you on about?" She went, "Okay, open them." Then my friend goes, "But miss, why do we have to open them? It's our school bag." She went, "Because I'm telling you, and if you don't, I'll give you an isolation." So, at this point, we knew we were screwed. We knew we were going to get an isolation, exclusion, or getting kicked out. So we just opened the bag. She looked in, pops her head out, smiling. I kid you not, pops her head out, smiling at us. I'm thinking, what sort of psycho head teacher puts her head in a bag full of sweets, pops out smiling? She goes, "I didn't realise you sold millions." We went, "Yeah, miss." The raspberry ones, we're like, "Yeah." She went, "I've not had them in years." At this point, we're thinking, is she trying to psych us out? We are literally about to get kicked out of school and she's talking to us about our stock. We don't care. She went, "I've not had them in years." So I jokingly say, "Oh, miss, you can have some for free if you let us off." She goes, "I can't let you off because you'll go tell all your friends that the head teacher let you off because you gave her a few pack of millions." We're like, "No, why would we tell our friends? Because you would then find out and then we'd be in more trouble than we would be in now." So what does she do? She grabs 5 packs of millions out of our bag and then in steps another teacher. The head teacher turns around and says to the other teacher, "Trying different Norwegian snacks, part 1. Right, first up we have Melkjokolade. Not sure if that's how you actually pronounce it, but let's give this a try. I've asked a few people and they said that this is probably their best chocolate, so let's try it. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my, that's better than dairy milk. Stratos, salty caramel. Let's see what this is about. It's like an aero bubbly type thing. That's not bad, to be honest. It's got like little crystals of caramel. Kivik Lunsage. Cool colouring though. Let's give this a try if I can actually open it. Hold on. That looks like a Kit Kat. Is this their own version of Kit Kat? Still try it. That's good. It's not a Kit Kat. It's got like wafers. Obviously Kit Kats have that, but it doesn't taste the same at all. That's nice, I like that. Peanut Cubby. Give this a try. That's not bad actually. Got like little pieces of peanut in. That almost tastes like a Snicker without the caramel in. Now these look like M&Ms or Skittles. I'm not entirely sure which they are, but I presume by the brown packaging bit, I'm going to guess chocolate. But, oh, they actually look like Smarties. Let's try them. They don't taste at all like Smarties or M&Ms. Hold on, they're flavoured. Over here, going to In-N-Out for the first time. We're inside. Now let's order. We've got the food. It is absolutely packed in there. So I'm currently on on the side of the road, and we're gonna give it a try. First up, chocolate shake. Oh God, that's good. That's nice. And then I think I wanna say these are called monster fries. I'm not entirely sure. Cheese, onion, meat, and then some type of sauce. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's good. It's like, I think, burger sauce on top. Fries are like crispy. Nice salt on it. Yeah. Monster fries. Banging. Now, the burger. First look, that looks brilliant. However, it can look brilliant and not taste brilliant. So let's give it a go. Oh wow. Bun is toasted. The meat inside, that's some good meat. Can't lie, didn't know what to expect with In-N-Out. I know there's a lot of hype around it, and it didn't disappoint. Really didn't disappoint. Now I'm going to finish this whilst eating it on the side of the road. But In-N-Out. Next part, please. Firstly, I apologise for keeping you all waiting. If you don't know, my old head teacher emailed me. So, long story short, I was up till 3:30 this morning emailing my old head teacher back and forth. What is life? Never did I ever think I'd be staying up late to email my old head teacher. Anyway, we were just chatting about life and generic things. But long story short, I said to her, is it alright if I can show the email on my TikTok? She said yes, as long as you blur out my name, personal things, and the school for security. I was going to do that anyway, but here is the initial email she sent me when she found out I was doing the story on my TikTok. So obviously I've blurred out her name, the school's name, and everything else, but I'll move out the way. I know this may have been the last person to email or message you, but as your old head teacher from the school, I've just came across your TikTok account. I would just like to say it's so nice to see you doing well. However, I must say I've watched your Caught Selling Sweets video, and I must say it has made me smile as it brought back a memory I'd forgotten. I reckon she always remembered it. Anyway, I must say I was left shocked to hear that after we agreed for you to stop selling sweets, you and my friend carried out, however, a very smart idea that none of us ever knew about until today. Haha, keep that between us. Oh, I should have probably blurred that bit out. Anyway, but just thought I'd send an email to say, if you do carry on this video, not to mention the school or any teachers' names, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, you get the drift. Then she finished with, P.S. my children are huge fans of you and they say they love your POVs, haha. It's great to see you doing well as we expected you would. Yours sincerely, Mrs. AKA her actual name. Me and my old head teacher on first name basis. That was obviously the initial email when she saw my videos. The way she saw my videos, I presume, through her kids. Obviously one of her kids came downstairs and showed her it. I don't know how the kids knew that I went to the school, but I have actually just asked her on email. Anyway, I was up till 3:30 emailing her back and forth. And so she's just... What? Hold on, I think she's just sent me a number. You asked for it, you got it. So, the head teacher has stood here with about 5 packets of millions. The teacher that's just walked in is a form tutor in our year. She was chill. You know, one of those teachers who is so relaxed, so chilled, you would literally talk to them as if they were a friend. Like, they would be sat there in conversations with all of our friends. We all have those teachers. Anyway, that teacher walked in and goes, "You right, miss? Is everything okay?" The head teacher, with 5 packets of millions in her hands, tried to stay professional and goes, "Yes, everything's okay. Thank you, miss. I'm just dealing with an issue." What the head teacher didn't know is this form tutor here knew me and my friend was selling sweets. And guess what? This has to go nowhere. This teacher would buy off us. I'm not even lying. This teacher genuinely would say, "Oh, can I have this?" And would come into our class, aka form room, and go, "Right boys, what have you got today?" She'd buy millions, chocolate. She was so chill. Anyway, this teacher obviously wanted to get out of here because she'd realised that we were in there because the head teacher had caught us selling sweets. So this teacher goes, "Oh, sorry miss, I'll pop back in later. See you later, boys." She gave us the look of, do not say anything. 1, we would never grass. 2, she was so chill, we would never grass on her. Anyway, she leaves. The head teacher then looks at us and goes, "Boys, so what's going to happen is I'm going to take this bag and you two aren't going to sell sweets or chocolate again." To this day, we don't know what she did with that bag. I presume she ate it. I genuinely do not know. And one thing the teacher didn't know is we left it for 2 weeks. And then instead of us selling it, we recruited one person in every year group. Year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10 and 11. We said you can have whatever stock you want and you can have a £5 a day. So what they would do is they would go around and sell it for us. And the head teacher had no idea. Lastly, pistachio croissant. We're here at Buka. Genuinely, look at these pastries. Oh my days. Oh, look at that Nutella one. Oh my days. Look at those pistachio ones as well. Yeah, let's go and give these a try. The 3 pastries I went for were a Nutella croissant, look at that. Pistachio croissant. And then I think it's like berries and cream. So let's give the Nutella one a try first. Look at that Nutella. Oh wow. The Nutella is literally all inside it. I could literally eat the croissant a bit plain. That croissant is so good. Second up, berries and cream. Looks like jam in the middle of it. That is nice as well. Lastly, pistachio croissant. Pistachio down the middle. That is nice. Can't lie. I was a little bit skeptical about this one, but it's impressed me. Also, made a bit of a mess, but